believe in yourself and be yourself, I guess, and to not be afraid what other people think. When I was little, I don't know how old I was probably like in elementary school. My dad took my sister and I to the county fair, and they had rocks for sale. And my sister and I just really liked them, and we started collecting them. And then around my senior year of high school, it was probably early in senior year, I started collecting them again, and I don't know, I just found my old collection, and I got back into it. And then eventually I was like, I think one day I woke up and I was like, I want to wear these. I want to be able to incorporate them in my outfits. And I was like, wait, but, I can make these. Like, I can make it with my own two hands. I just taught myself how to wrap rocks and how to make them into jewelry. And people really liked them. People reacted positively to them.
She was one of my students, and thank God there's only one like her. Because she was so positive, she was able to get those around her to get more out of themselves than they thought possible. And she would demand excellence of them just like she demanded of herself. It was neat to see her lead by example on how she would turn around her group from a bunch of Mr. and Mrs. Grumpy Pants to people that could see, oh, I could use this in life, and oh, this is doable.
I think I do what I do because, well, for one, it makes me happy, and I feel like if you are doing something that doesn't make you happy, that makes you really annoyed or sad, then you shouldn't be doing it. And it makes other people happy.
Okay, this is the Angel Aura Quartz, and this Angel Aura Quartz helped me balance out my energy and uplifted my spirit.
I think the biggest challenge that I've had to face and that I'm still facing probably every day is not believing in myself, and probably the pressure and the feeling of other people not believing in me. And like I said, I'm still dealing with that right now, and I'm still dealing with that every day, but slowly I think I've been able to, I'm overcoming it. Like, I'm still overcoming it.
So there was a time where I struggled with self-acceptance and self-love, and so my friend Andrea decided to buy me a rock necklace, and it brought a lot of positivity in my life, and it is also creative and original.
I want to ship to every single state in the United States. Okay, so I have a map, and I printed this out quite a long time ago. I put a sticker there every time I send rocks to different states. Eventually, I want rocks in all the continents. I have rocks here, and I have actually a lot of rocks in Asia. I sent a bunch over there. I just want to spread more rocks and spread more positivity, and whether that's me selling them or just giving them away, I'd like to accomplish that, and I feel like I can accomplish that in a matter of time.
Megan Aquino was a student of mine for a couple years here at American Canyon High School. She was in my ceramics classes. Megan follows directions well. She takes suggestion well. She actually has the capability to work independently on her own without much direction. She is fun-loving, works hard, and is creative.
Steve Harvey. And people always laugh when I say that, like, people just, like, what? Like, how does Steve Harvey influence you? But it was actually, I was on Twitter, and I came across a video of Steve Harvey, and he was just talking to an audience, and he was saying, everyone who's ever been successful has had to jump and has had to take a risk. And he told a story about someone he knew while he was growing up, and he was like, they'd always say, like, hey, like, let's go hang out later tonight, let's go do something, and his friend would always say, like, oh man, I can't, I have to wake up early and cut so-and-so, I have to cut Miss Johnson's grass in the morning. And Steve Harvey and his friends would always kind of make fun of him and be like, cutting grass, like, how much are they paying you to cut grass? Like, why are you so passionate about it? Why do you care so much about cutting grass? And that's kind of also an ongoing joke with me and one of my friends. You know, we always say, like, Megan takes a rock from the ground and puts a metal string around it, puts wire around it, and that's just what I do. And, you know, people always kind of ask me, like, why rocks? Like, why are you so passionate about rocks and crystals? But I think if you love it, then who cares what other people, you know, say, what other people think. Steve Harvey's friend that he knew growing up actually went on to own his own, I think it was million dollar landscaping company. And the whole point of that message was just to find what you're good at, and to find what you're passionate about, where your talents are, and to follow that, and to not be afraid to pursue that. And, you know, just whatever you like to do, whatever makes you really happy, to do it, and to do it well, and to do it with love, and you should be able to get love back out of it.
You're dropping off at USPS.
A fan actually tweeted him, and they were like, well, what if I'm not successful? What if I can't be successful doing this? What if I don't make it? And Tyler actually replied to that guy and was like, or that girl, I don't know, and was like, why even think like that? And I think that's just everything that, it just encompasses everything that I believe in, and that I want to believe in, that I want other people to believe in, is why even think about not being successful, you know, like that. It's just, why even think like that? Like, just think positively, which is such a cliche, but it's so true. Like, just believe in yourself and think that you can do it, and eventually, like, with hard work and with love, you should be able to achieve what you want to achieve.
She can say in her voice, in her way, that she love me.